Well, I've just had to stop, stretch my legs, and I needed the loo. Well, I'll tell you what, and I'm not going back to show you, so believe me or don't believe me, I don't care. But I just went in them bushes there for a quick pee, and all I could hear was bzz, 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 bzz. And I looked up and slightly to the right, and there was a bloody wasp's nest, and there was quite noisy and stuff like that, and I was thinking, oh no, and I couldn't move, right, not being rude, I hadn't finished, right, so I got out quick. Anyway, it's the same story, problems, but I'm trying not to let it bother me. Right, I'm annoyed, right, but at the same time I'm trying not to let it bother me. At the moment we're heading up, right, towards, well, to the top, towards John O'Groats, and I found a campsite, and I am going to stop at that campsite. Now, funnily enough, the particular campsite I was going to stop at anyway because it's right near the sea. I think I've mentioned that before, but I forget what I've said. But yeah, so it's still another, at least another 2 hours to get there. But yeah, just thought I'd stop, stretch my legs. I was thinking about having a coffee, but I've just got a horrible feeling if I put a little table there and set up a stove and make myself a coffee, someone's going to come and say, oh, you're not allowed to cook there because you're next to a forest. Or I mean, the way my look's gone, that's what I'm expecting, actually, that's what I'm expecting. Yeah, so I don't know. Don't know how much of this entire trip I'm gonna post, but just not happy. trying not to let it bother me, but there's been so much that's changed. I passed about 8 locks and 4 of them I'd actually marked up to stop and park near and go kayaking. Right? Not allowed to. Not allowed to. Right? And if anyone's thinking, well, why not just park up, go kayaking, then get back in the car and drive off and find somewhere to park? Sounds great, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. The actual parking areas near the locks, it's sort of like 1 hour parking. It's no good. That's roughly how long it takes to like set up the kayak and pack away the kayak. So, not happy. Not happy. Anyway, I'm complaining again. I know. You want to be grateful you're out, George. It's beautiful weather at the moment. You've dropped lucky and you're up in the islands and stuff. I know I'd have got some nice footage, if not else. So I'll get some nice photos, some nice videos and stuff. But it's just a case of when you've got a plan and every single part of that plan goes wrong. It's not your fault. As in, not my fault. It's just the weird laws. Like here, if I had a bed in there, or if it was a camper van, I can park there for the night or 2 nights, no problem. But if I park there and put a tent there, I'm breaking the law. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. But can't do that. Oh, I can hear them bees, them buzzy bees. Anyway, I'll catch you all later. Right then, I'll pitch the tent. I still haven't spoke to the owner yet though, but there's like a note on the door. I can't get down there. There's like a note on the door which basically says, whoops, camper vans and things like that, they're allowed, right? But it don't mention tents at all, right? And there's no tents on there. But there was somebody who works there, and he was cutting the grass, right? And I asked him, and I said, look, blah blah blah, cat, tent, am I allowed? And he says, oh, I don't know, I've never seen one. He says, you'll have to ask the boss, but the boss is up in the Highlands somewhere working and he won't be back, right, for about another 4 hours. Well, at that point, if he turns up and says no, I'm screwed, right? Because I'm going to be trying to find a pitch in pitch blackness while it's middle of the bloody night, and I can't do all that. But the thing is, the guy the guy cutting the grass did say, he says, the boss is all right actually. He says, as long as you agree to pay the same price as a tour of van type thing, you should be all right. I says, yeah, I'll pay it. You know what I mean? I'll pay the price of the mobile home, I should say, not tour of van. I said, I'll pay the price of the mobile home. That's fine. He said, well, you should be okay then. So I've took a chance anyhow. I put my Lanshan 2 tent up because it's a smaller footprint, it's a smaller tent. If I'd have put that nightcap pop-up thing up, that big 8-man, it'd have took up loads of room and it'd have looked gigantic behind the car and stuff like that. And I just thought, if I put the Lanshan 2 up, right, it looks quite small behind the car and there's a better chance of the guy saying, oh no, you know what I mean? Better chance of him saying yes, actually. So, see what happens. Anyhow, we're just having a little walk down to the beach. And I'll tell you what, hey, there's somebody out on a paddle board now. You see, initially, I planned on stopping over there at that campsite, which is about the size of that land there. It's absolutely huge. Yeah, there's a couple of caravans on there, but there's only about 6 tents, and they said they've no room, but I found that hard to believe, but whatever. But yeah, this is quite a hidden little gem up north, isn't it? Bloody hell, look at all these people. And quite a few kayaks. Quite a few people. Right, the thing is, it's easy to get to. Could easily carry my boat down here. Right, so my sea kayak could have been better because it's got a trolley. Just pull it on the trolley, I'll have to carry me inflatable. But yeah, that's. If he allows me to stop tonight, right, I'm gonna ask for 2 nights. Right, I'm gonna say, well, can I book for 2 nights? And if he lets me, then I can, because it's too late to get the boat out now. Plus all the people down there, packed. Yeah. Plus, yeah, spend a couple of nights here, and then get the boat out. But also over there, I'm thinking, go for a good long hike. Definitely lower than mountains. Been surrounded by mountains for the last few days actually. Absolutely surrounded by him, and I wasn't allowed to park and camp any bloody way. I think I mentioned it, I'm planning on the way back to stop at the Three Sisters again, and this time just get out and just go for a walk. Go for a hike up the Three Sisters, and that's it. And it'll be an earlier time, because if you're following along, you'll know I actually got there. First of all, I got to the Three Sisters. It was about 8:30 at night, and they're just not able to pitch and just not able to park the car and pitch up. So yeah, I'm just hoping like mad that that guy doesn't turn up and say, no, you're gonna have to go, because I don't know what I'd do. I really don't know what I'd do. Don't help that bloody bug spray on my lips. I give myself a spray and it went on my mouth. And if you've ever used that bug spray, and you know if it gets on your lips, it's bloody horrible. Feels weird, tastes weird, and everything else tastes weird. I'm getting a bit jammed in down there though. Right, oh, that wind's dropped again. Getting a bit jammed in down there. Not to mention there are hundreds of little bugs crawling about right near the bottom of my tin. That's why I was spraying. I don't know why, but I've still got a horrible feeling the landowner's going to turn up and say move. If that's the case, I'm in a world of shite. Excuse my French. Oh, that's a hell of a sunset. I forgot my large selfie stick. I've only got this little tripod. I can hardly see 10 foot in front of me. Right, excuse me. The good news is it's just gone 9:30, nearly 9:45, and the owner of the campsite came round about an hour ago, 8ish, something like that. Jesus, I can't see where I'm going. Yeah, the owner of the campsite came round and he said, yeah, no problem, right, charge me for the night. And I says to him, can I pay for 2 nights? Because if you caught me earlier, I said about going around the mountains and stuff, if I can stop an extra night. And yeah, he said, no problem. All I have to do is move my tent, because I'm officially in the wrong area. Whoa, watch out for snakes, George. And I'll tell you what, it's not just snakes. I've got the wrong trousers on. These trousers have not been sprayed with permethrin, so I'm worried about ticks. And that grass is quite long over there. But yeah, so let me stay another night. So tomorrow we'll go for a hike. Yeah, go for a hike tomorrow. I can't check the weather forecast or out like that because I've got 0 signal up here. Yeah. So I can't talk to anyone, can't send any information out or out. I tell you what, I really feel like going for a run. You get me? Not tonight, tomorrow I feel like going for a run. But I'm just so worried in case I don't know, thinking worst scenario, twist my ankle or something like that. It's just a panic, because I am 20 plus hours driving away from my house where I am now, over 20 hours driving. So terrifying. But I just thought I'd come down to the beach, see if we can get a bit of a sunset. Well, there's a lot of people about. I think some of them must be locals because they're about to have fires and stuff like that on the beach, and look like some of them are going to camp on the beach and stuff, but none of my business. I'll tell you what though, definitely if I had my kayak now, I'd be out there. That is 100% super gentle, super soft kayaking weather for me inflatable. So remembering I've only got me inflatable with me. Right. So I won't want to go out in rough water with just me inflatable. Me sea kayak, yeah, that's different. But just thought I'd bring you for an evening walk as the sun's going down. Some lovely views, some really lovely views. Nice sunset.